what? You better believe it.
Can I ask you? I got a question.
Come on.
Gratitude, is that an action word?
Yes. I believe so.
Yeah.
Just like love.
Me too.
Just like love. Just like love. My ex-wife from East Baltimore. She said her mother never said she loved her. But she showed her she loved her. Her son father said, baby, I love you. But he used to beat her up from sun up to sundown. Some women are so psychologically damaged, they thinking we don't beat them up, we don't love them. You know women like that? Yeah, okay. Yeah, brother. I believe so. That's action, gratitude.
Yeah.
Show how grateful you are by staying clean.
Right.
Everybody hear that?
Yeah.
How about this right here? Replacing. Thank you, brother. Replacing self-defeating thoughts. That's a big one. How do we change here? When you got a negative thought going on in your mind, how do you change your mind? Anybody? That's important. That's important. Anybody got an answer for that? Coping skill. You know how I change minds? Read it. Say positive. Very good. Very good. Your hand was up.
I don't want to say it, but I put my, if I'm sober like I'm now, I put my God into it. It keeps me right. It keeps me like, what would he do in situations where everybody?
Very good.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. If I'm being a child of his, I will act.
Okay.
All that stuff goes on.
Very good. Anybody hear that? I love Malcolm X. Malcolm did a lot of things we did. Carry guns, sold drugs, pimp women. Listen, and went to jail. And jail preserved Malcolm. And when he was in prison, he met Brother Baines. And Brother Baines did not know that he was talking to somebody that he had an anointing on his life. So Brother Baines thought he was just dealing with an average black man. We all special. We all have talents. But some brothers got special talents than other individuals. That comes from the highest deity. And when Malcolm came out and just watching him, he was what? Regular. But he rose up because he was sincere. Because some men talk it, but they don't walk it. Malcolm did. And how can you be so jealous of the individual that you help bring what? Out of darkness. I love that movie, Malcolm X. Love it. Self-defeating thoughts. But the way Malcolm changed by what? Reading. We got to read, study, and apply. So stinking thinking can die. Let me say that again. Read, study, and apply. So stinking thinking can die. Everybody understand that? And if you can read and you don't like to read, got to get motivated to read. And if you're a man in here who can't read, ask for help. So the brother who got all the energy in the world who can read can slow down, turn the TV off, turn his life off for a minute to help a brother in here who can't read. And together, listen, we get balanced up in here. It was a brother at Bowling Green. He raised his hand and said, I can't read. And he started working on it. Somebody heard that and they started working with him. And then this brother wrote the guy helped him write an essay. He said it and he wrote it. And wound up, his essay got him into a recovery program. You'd be surprised what happened when you open up your mind, open up your mouth, and expose your weakness. Because weak men stay weak when they don't expose their weakness. And strong man becomes weak when he hides his weakness. But a weak man becomes strong when he exposes his weakness. Real important. Real important. The thoughts got to change. Thinking. A bishop said this. He said, we are powerless over what? What comes to the mind. But we do have power how the thoughts land. Anybody catch that? When the thoughts come, they come. But we can catch the thoughts before they what? Land. And when the thoughts land, they what? Take root. They germinate. And we have a seed of what? Getting high. And if he's negative, he's the water on my thought of getting high. If he's negative, that's sunlight on the thought of me getting high. And guess what? It's getting what? Stronger. Now I'm locked and loaded. Now I don't give a damn what's going on in here or out there. I'm going to get high. Because I didn't know how to what? Change the way I think. Or talk about what I was thinking. Real important. How about let go of expectations? Letting go of expectations. Is that important?
Yes, it is.
How we let go of expectations? When I was married, I expect food to be what? Cooking when I get home. But she didn't cook nothing. I ain't smelled nothing when I came home. I said, what the hell is going on? I drive that big truck, CCT. You ain't cooking nothing. She's like, bro, you can cook. Ain't nothing wrong with your hands. Oh, it's like that. But Thursday night, I smell a big dinner. Why? True story. True story. Let go of what? Expectations. Anybody got expectations? They said, I accept this, got to be higher than I what? Expectations. Anybody hear that?
Yeah.
Is that important?
Important.
Yes. Acceptance. Because guess what? If I expect Jim or my brother right here to do something for me and they can't, and it's against the rules and regulations, I can have resentments towards what? Them. Anybody hear that? Because my expectations was higher than my acceptance of them. And then you have King Baby syndrome walking around here. That be going on, King Baby syndrome? Anybody flip out when they can't get what they want, when they want it? Let's keep moving. All right, how about this right here? Let go of resentments. Who got them? Let go of resentments. Who got them? Anybody? Nobody got resentments. Nobody angry. Nobody mad at God. They mom, they father, cousins, themselves, resentments. Come on, brother.
The resistance is like this on yourself. One person feeling is you.
That's right.
The other people, they getting on with their life.
That's right.
That's right. The old man.
You ever had resentments before?
When I had resistance, I had resistance for it.
Okay.
If I had to learn though.
Okay.
I learned that, you know, I like listening on myself.
How was you able to what? Let go of your resentments?
I'm not talking about it.
Very good.
Surrender, you know, as God, you know what I mean? Yeah. Or talk to the person. If I got to talk to the person.
Ah.
You know, that's the root of the resistance.
Yes, sir. Everybody hear that? Because boys whisper, but men confront.
That's right. That's
Very good, brother. Boys whisper, but men confront. Resentments. Anybody else will talk about resentments? Anybody got them?
I had one against this female at one time, right? And that's what I had started using it. I just do for her. And one day she just told me no. Like, what? No. What do you mean no? You know, I'm saying to myself, like, all the things I've done for you, but I'm supposed to be doing these things from my heart anyway.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And then I was like mad at you because how can you tell me no?
Mm-hmm.
I never told you no. Can you cash out and fill it out? Can you help me take my trash out?
No, nigga.
No problem.
But when I said, can you come up here for a minute? I need to see you. No, not right now.
Uh-huh. Anybody hear that?
Hey. But
Yeah.
now, as I look back at it, she ain't owe me nothing. Because the things I was doing for her, right, I supposed to be doing it from my heart.
Come on.
Not for because I asked you to do something for me.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
Just
sir.
like, oh, I did that, so you need to do this for me. No.
Uh-huh.
So I look at it like, no, I can't do that.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? If I'm doing something, I got to be doing it from my heart and expect nothing back.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Because somebody always gonna tell me no.
Mm-hmm.
So what? I'm getting mad at everybody tell me no.
Mm-hmm.
If I do a little something for you, I took your trash out for you last night. How can you tell me no that you can't give me $10?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I'm looking into a whole different realm now.
Uh-huh.
Like I got to accept it.
Uh-huh.
I love you anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And I still think about the girl. I need to get back with her because she was good.
Uh-huh.
You know, she wasn't one of the person that snap out on me, go crazy and shit. You know what I mean? And do dumb stuff.
Mm-hmm.
She was always a humble lady from the time I met her. You know, it was just me putting my stuff into it.
The expectations.
When I put my stuff into it,
Uh-huh.
shit started falling apart.
Remind me of the guy who shared. Come on, yeah. Thanks for sharing that, brother. Good food, brother. Resentments.
That's the same thing. I've been there. I think you know this place, David Jones, Pastor Jones.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Bethlehem Deliverance.
Yeah.
I used to be maintenance man there, and I used to do a lot of things for the church.
Uh-huh.
So when it came time, I'm grooving. I'm you know, because Pastor Jones is very dear. You know, God bless his soul. He saved my life. You know, I love him dearly. But anyway, right? You know, I have resentment because like. When I was the maintenance man there, and I was doing so well, I was usher in the church, you know, security in the church and all that there. You know what I'm saying? I was doing some work downstairs where we eat, where we gather for class and all that there. And, you know, they took it away from me. And I didn't understand it. Well, we're going to put this man in place instead of, well, we want you to work under him. I couldn't deal with that because I thought that that was my position.
Yeah, it's my
That's me. You know, how dare you? All I did for you, you know, now you want to take it from me. Instead of accepting some things, you know what I'm saying, and see what I could learn. You know what I'm saying? If
Right.
you didn't, then maybe, you know.
Very
but
good.
anyway, you know, yeah, I've been there, you know, but I've learned from that, you know what I'm saying, to accept, because it took me completely out of that church. I left the whole thing. I was so angry. I was so angry with Pastor. I was angry, but it wasn't, he had no knowledge of what was going on. Well, in my mind, you know, you should have did something. You know what I'm saying? So the resentment for that, you know, and that's something I gotta get better with. And I'm even today, I still have that problem. You know, but I'm working on it.
Okay. That's good, brother. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying it. It reminded me of a guy who shared at a program, he said they met in active addiction. And in active addiction, it was fighting and cussing and all that, right? But as he got clean and he wanted to get better, she wasn't changing. You know what I'm saying? Then it became a conflict. Right? And like the brother was saying before he got up and left, right? He was saying that he's a giver, she's a taker. Right. And then it's conflict. So she was that way in darkness. You just couldn't see it. Yeah, you just couldn't see it. And we got to know when to what? Know when to hold them, know when to fold them. Thank you for sharing that, brother. Let go of what? Resentments. Can really stop me from what? Coping in real life. Hey, focus on the solutions, not the problem. Why is that important? To focus on the solutions and not the problems. To talk about solutions and not problems. Come on, brother.
You can avoid discrepancies.
Very good. Okay.
I think it'll help avoid discrepancies.
Very good.
I have those with my family where when we focusing on not the solution, and the solution is as clear as like an equation, is like arithmetic. And a lot of times it don't come across because of things like maybe breaches in the parenthood or something like that I won't encroach upon, or something else where there's lines and boundaries. Focusing on the solutions helps us to get right to the solution.
Right.
not
The problems.
Yeah.
Very good. How much time you have clean, brother?
11 days.
Hey, all right. All right, focus on solutions and not the problem. We can talk about the problems all day long, but we need solutions. Is that true?
Yeah.
All right, how about the next one, y'all? Principles over personalities. Why is that important? To have principles over what? Personalities. Anybody want to talk about that right there? Why is that important? It's election time coming up soon, right? But you know what? You notice that the person who has the most money, they want to elect them. But the person who's broke, don't have no commercials, listen, don't even have a half of a staff, but have a good heart for the people. Sometimes they look over, they not even looked upon, right? But the person who got all the money, sitting on the high hills, they what? Over what? They'll take them. Because they're looking at what? Personalities over what? Principles. Everybody hear that? All money ain't good money. Is that true? Who know about program poverty pimps? Come from a lot of programs, right? And some program CEOs don't care about what? Their clients. So they worrying about what? Personalities. Do you got an SSI check? Right? Do you got food stamps? Are you working? Do you get an SSI check? Are you a veteran? Are you getting money? And people like that, they'll raise you up like Jesus. But for those who don't listen, that don't know, but look, they treat them like trash. Right? Principles over what? Personalities. Definitely what? Coping skills. All right? How about this right here? Letting go of judgments. Anybody judge people? Anybody relapse and beat yourself up to the point that you couldn't even get up?
Yeah.
I've been there. Come on, brother.
Yeah, I had the year clean, and I used for like only 2 weeks. But I couldn't go to joy behind because the shame and guilt kicked in, right? And getting high and guilt and shame, it was like I was fucked up. Just sitting there, couldn't get high. I was somewhere else, right? I couldn't really, enjoy this shit. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I beat myself up because, damn, you had a whole year to go down the fucking thing. You know what I mean? No crack, cocaine, The crack ain't getting that. It cracked, yeah. It cracked me a little bit, yeah, it cracked. Yeah. It cracked me so bad, so I came back in the program.
Right.
I was fucked bad. You know what I mean? Yeah.
He said, it cracked him. Crack me.
Shit.
Let me ask you this.
Real talk, though.
Let me ask you this. People here who relapse, do you see it coming? Do you see it coming? Do you feel it coming?
I couldn't see it. Nigga, I couldn't see it.
Couldn't see it?
There. Like, and listen, I'm telling you something. Like, I know the tools and all that shit. Talking about cars, you know, if you feel like using it, call somebody on the phone.
Right.
Or make a meeting.
Right.
No, my shit was blind. Cause you know what? Cause I had an fucking attitude, cause somebody put me the fuck out, right? Said, oh, you didn't get out. So my mom was straight. Okay, well, fuck you then. Fuck it. Boom. No, sponsor, none of that shit hit my mind.
Gotcha.
These had me blind, black. Everything was black out. I was like, blank, you know, like, yeah.
Anybody hear that?
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that, brother. Come on.
I think with me, I saw it coming.
You saw it coming?
I saw it coming because it was a way of me. See, because at one point in time, before I got my old spot, I was staying with my girl when she put me out, and I had money. I'm like, well, I gotta have some place to stay. The only places that I knew was crack house.
Right.
So my thought was, I'm gonna get some crack. I got a place to stay. So that relapse was already there. And then sometimes you sitting in the crib, you know what I mean? And you don't want to really go nowhere, but you argue, but now you get to the point where you say, fuck it. I ain't got to put up with this shit. I got money in my pocket, I got a place to stay, so you can put me the fuck out. So that reserved for a crack house, for a hit.
Right.
So that's, to me, that's what that was all about. I already knew it was coming.
Okay.
If I did that, but I didn't want to, but if we could have backed up and I could have said, well, look, you know me, just let me go in the other room and chill, I'm all right. I ain't going nowhere because I really don't want to get high. But since you're going to make a big fuss of it, I ain't got to put up with this shit. My ego kicks in, I'm out of here.
Good, that's good food, brothers. Thank you. Didn't know, didn't know. Yeah, all right. Didn't know, didn't know. Very good. Letting go of judgments, all right? Hey, how about negative aspects of the addiction? Do everybody respect the disease of addiction? Everybody respect it?
Yeah, I do.
Right, I respect it, all right? We better. What happened to the person who don't respect it?
Keep their time.
You'll stay disrespected. Without a doubt. We gotta respect it. Everybody hear that? It's powerful. It's undefeated. We gotta respect it, all right? And respecting it is staying away from it. Everybody understand that? That's right. Yeah, is that right? Come on, real simple, y'all. Hey, how about positive self-affirmation? Women do this all the time, but men need to do it too, don't they? When you look in the mirror, do you see a crackhead or do you see a king? Do you see a dope fiend or do you see a king? Do you see an alcoholic or do you see a king? Do you see a perkite or a xanite or do you see a king? Who do you see? Real important. Positive self-affirmations. Because what we tell ourselves, guess what? We can start to believe. And how we think is how we feel. And how we feel is how we talk. And how we talk is how we walk. How we walk is how we live. Anybody hear that? Positive self-affirmation. I fell down, but I'm getting back up. You hear what I'm saying? Yo, listen, devil, you a liar. Listen, I serve a hobbying. Right? For real. I ain't no slave to no damn crack no more. I'm getting off this plantation. And I'm going to a better spot and a better place. Alright? With a peace of mind. How about this right here? Who ran all day long? Remember we was getting high? Who ran all day long? Listen, now we stop running. Who bored or you at peace? Very good. I used to get that confused. Anybody hear that? We're not running. I said, y'all ain't doing nothing. Good. Sit still. You don't need to do nothing. Just relax. Because we ran forever. And to stop running, we think we bored. But actuality, we was at what? Peace. Peace is priceless. I'll take that over $1,000. How about y'all? Yep. You sure?
I don't know. Walter put me in this seat.
Right there, I'm like, take that step.
You take that stack?
Right there, I'm like, take that step.
Hey, how about being assertive? It's important to be assertive as men. Men are protectors, men are providers, men produce, men what? Sacrifice. And men got to be what? Assertive. Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. All right. A woman who, a real woman with a man who knows where he going. Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No woman, no serious woman get with no man don't know where the hell he going. Because men are leaders. And the enemy comes to get men. Because when he get men, he get women. And get women, get children. Get children, get the family. And get the family goes to community. Community foundation. And the enemy always comes for men first. Black men are public enemy number one. Do y'all know that? They never told me that in history. I found that out years later. The founding fathers, they didn't have black people in mind when they wrote this declaration and amendment. It wasn't for us. You hear what I'm saying? Everything they try to do to destroy the black race, we still here. You wonder why that? Syphilis. Remember the syphilis experiment? And for 40 years, black men thought they was getting treatment for syphilis, but they was giving them water.
Dang.
For 40 years, the United States government.
I remember that.
I said this the other day at ODAT. We need more black male teachers at our schools.
Yeah.
Dr. Umar Johnson, he says it too, and that's important. Other than what? Gym. Other than what? Security. I ain't gonna minimize that. That's important too. But we need black male teachers teaching our babies science and English and history. Everybody hear that?
Right.
Real important, right? Because kids look up and see that. Ain't no black man, ain't no Jew school teaching no Jews how to be Jews. Are they? Are we? They ain't allowing it. Well, what's our problem?
Right.
We need more black male teachers at these schools. Not females, not knocking them, but we need men. And little boys need men in their lives, because a lot of them have their fathers.
True.
Anybody understand that? Anybody who went here want to do mentoring, we about to embark upon a contract with the Philadelphia Youth Center in West Philadelphia. And if anybody want to start talking to young boys, we definitely need you, all right? Because I got to get a proposal together. Hopefully in the new year, we'll be going up there and, mentoring the young kids. You want to do that?
I'm out southwest, so I'm near it.
All right, beautiful. I'll get your number before I go, all right?
Yeah, my number's kind of shaky. His phone is off. I don't know if it's going to be.
I'll give you my number, all right?
There you go.
Okay. Well, you right here. Yeah, all right. It's right here, all right?
Okay.
Hey, stop overreacting. How many men overreact? Anybody overreact? Hi, Miss Sharon. That's my buddy there. Ooh, she give me hell. That's my second mother right there. Anybody overreacting? And why is that dangerous? Who overreact? Anybody give us an example of how you overreacted?
I just gave my example when I turned no. I overreacted on that.
Okay. All right. Overreacted. All right. Thank you for sharing that. Come on, my man. Right here. Yeah, your hand up.
Thanks.
Brother man.
Sometimes I overreact, I mean, like, talking too fast or talking loud.
Okay.
I was told that, so anxious, but, not do it, intentionally, though.
Uh-huh.
But somebody put it up to me, but,
Okay.
Sometimes, yeah.
And you know
Calm
what?
down a little bit, I mean,
Calm down.
Think before I act, though.
Yes, sir.
Think, listen.
Uh-huh.
And this is the key, though. Listen to what a person's saying.
Anybody hear that?
Yeah.
That's why I memorized the scripture, James 1, verse 19. Be quick to listen and slow to speak.
Yeah, right.
And slow to become angry.
Right.
Yeah, very important.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
That's him. Snap out
That's
on me in a
James.
minute.
Yeah, James 1. Yeah, he snap in a minute.
He'll snap on me in a minute.
That's your roommate?
No, we big though.
Oh,
We both Leo, so you know.
oh Leo. He's in the house.
No, we crashed.
Yeah, okay, all right. Overreacted, all right? Hey, right here me, don't have all the facts. I'll give you an example. People overreact when they don't have all the facts. Remember HIV back in the day? When you had there's a 2-week test, now you just get 20-minute swab and you find out, right? But back in the day, it was like taboo to have it.
Yeah.
And when you ignorant means you do not know.
Right.
Stop and surrender. It was a guy in our kitchen cooking breakfast HIV infected. True story. And the guys used to come downstairs whispering, yo, is that him? That's him, right? Ask him. Is that him? Is that him? That's him. He cooking. And cats will not eat breakfast. Guess who ate? Give me some more sausages, please. Because guess what? I have to get the what? The facts on what? HIV.
Right.
Because I shake Jim hand don't mean I'm going to catch it. Sit in his chair, I ain't going to get it. Say good morning to you, I ain't going to catch it. But when you are ignorant, you don't have the facts. You can rush to what? Overreact. Everybody hear that?
Yeah.
And you can hurt people's feelings that way. When you don't have all the facts and become reckless journalists. Overreacting. Stop overreacting. How about this right here? Mind your business.
Okay.
Is that a problem? He put 2 hands up.
No, that ain't a problem for you.
Alright, okay. That's no problem for
I
you?
pride myself on that.
Say it again?
I pride myself on minding my business.
Okay. Alright. My man, real important. You live longer, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I put both hands up to different hoods and things like that started to open up in my life, me personally, and I stayed out of it all. And I like to say I pride myself on minding my business.
Okay.
You will do
Yeah.
that.
Very good. Very good, brother.
Whatever it is.
How old are you?
Who me?
No, my man. How old are you?
Kid.
29.
Young man. God bless you, brother.
Thank you.
Come on, Jim.
Thank you.
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
With minding my business
Mm-hmm.
and being my brother's keeper.
Good question. Anybody hear that?
Yeah.
So, he's in treatment.
Yes, sir.
I see him doing something he shouldn't be doing that in conflict of what goes on here.
Right.
So should I not say anything because I'm minding my business?
Ah.
Or should I continue to let him continue to act
Uh-huh.
and maybe kill himself, right?
Yes.
But mind my business.
Ah.
Say something.
So, how does that work?
Discernment. Wisdom. Very good. Say something.
Say something.
My brother's keeper. Right. Plant the seed, let him know. If he keep on doing it, then it's out of your hands. Right. Very good. I agree with that right there, brother. Right. Not on my watch.
I just wanted to put that out there because sometimes people can get the two
Like snitching.
mixed up.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Like snitching.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not snitching, it's saving your life. Everybody hear that? Exactly. It's like a man who want to lay down. Who got codependency issues? I do sometimes. And you want to pick a man up. He don't want to get out of bed, but you get him out of the bed and you walk him to over here, get him a cup of coffee. But he want to what? Lay down. And God had to show me, if he want to lay, let him lay. Because he's becoming dead weight to what? Your life. So if a brother want to lay, let him lay. That's codependency, holding weight. But like Jim was talking about, good point right there. I gotta be my brother's keeper. If I see something that's out of order, I gotta speak on it. Everybody hear that? But when is a good time to mind your business though?
Every day, all the time.
All the time?
All the time.
Okay. Alright, very good. But I understand what you was talking about right there. Some brothers won't say nothing because of that right there. Snitches get stitches. They bring the street code into recovery code. It don't work.
It don't work.
It don't work.
Oh, you eat a lot of cheese.
Say it again?
Oh, you eat a lot of cheese.
Yeah. Sometimes we do gotta speak up, y'all, for real. To be our brother's keepers, alright? For real. Alright? For real. How about A? Stay in the day. Last one.
That's it.
Stay in the day. Why is that important? Who project?
What did you say?
Stay in the day. I used to stay in today. I used to always talk about next month and next year. Yeah, when I get my anniversary. And I ain't even got past a week. I'm talking about the anniversary. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I have my year next year.
Very good. 1 then 2. Stay in the day. Come on.
I think I need to stay in the day. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I can't sleep at night. To this day, right now, I can't sleep at night time because I'm way out here. I want to get out of here.
Anybody hear that?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Good point.
It's called power. Nobody ever say I sleep time. I don't sleep at nighttime. I say a lot of things. I'll be outside saying when I get out, what I'm gonna do. I want this, I want this, and I want that. I've been going to sleep like what? 6 o'clock. It's time to eat breakfast. I'm like, damn. You know, I gotta eat the breakfast. And then my stomach's full, I gotta lay back down again.
I was like that when I first got here, but I told the site,
It's
I
like,
need some sleeping
yeah,
pills.
I don't like taking pills and stuff. So I don't take pills and asthma shit. I bet you still get a headache, you know what I mean? So just like, I just work myself out of things. But you know what I mean? That's why I gotta learn how to stay in the day sometimes.
Real important. Stay in the day. Thank you for sharing that, brother. I hope you get some sleep.
I don't like taking pills either.
Huh?
But I don't like taking pills and Tylenols and all that shit. But sometimes you gonna have. Sometimes you might have to do it. Here and there. You know what I mean? Because I was restless, stayed up all night, back and forth to the bathroom, my mind racing. And I talked to the psych and I told her what was going on. She said, but when she gave me the sleeping medicine, I started being up at during the day, don't take no naps, and I slept good at night.
My man, thank you for sharing that, both of y'all. My man in the back.
Yeah, just today is real important, right? You know, to project, you know. But how about this one though? I had an understanding of the disease of addiction. So I might say, all right, I might got high that week, or then I might say, well, Friday, right? I'm gonna put money in this pocket, right? And then I'm gonna put money in the other pocket, you know. How about How about that? How about when I ain't do none of that shit, right? You know, but like, you know, today, right? You know, it's real important to stay with the day, right?
That's right.
Because it can fuck me up, right? You know, but as long as I stay in the day, do what I need today to stay clean, I'm okay with it.
There you go.
I don't have to worry about that shit. If it come, it comes, you know.
We'll write it down.
But just for the day, I don't want to get high. But check with me tomorrow. Just for the day. If I do the same thing I did for the day, for tomorrow, yeah, I'll be okay, yeah.
Very good.
Just for the day program, brother.
My man, come on.
Hey, but, you know, just for the day is good. But for me, a lot of days is, I got to stay in the moment.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I got to stay in the moment because I might be happy, joyous, and free right now. And some lady might say something. I'm like, what? Who you talking to like that? I'm out the moment, you know what I mean? I'm out. Damn, my day is almost shot because now I'm angry, I'm miserable, I don't want to hear nothing. And I can walk out there and do it.
Stay in the moment.
Stay in the moment.
That's right. Okay. Good group, y'all. Y'all good?
Yeah.
All right. God bless y'all. All
Thank you for
right.
coming out. Thank you.
You're welcome. God bless y'all. I wish y'all the best, all right? Hey, who woke us up, y'all?
God,
Grant us serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. God's will, not ours, be done. Amen.
Thank him again for coming
All right,
out.
y'all. You're welcome. God bless y'all. God bless y'all. Yes, sir.
Oh, good.